I sometimes just stare up at the sky and think about our planetary neighbors. How complex can one system really get?
Well, if you want the current record holder, you have to look at Saturn.
Right. And the number is, what is it now? It just keeps climbing.
As of early 2025, it's 274 confirmed moons. It's just an avalanche of objects.
That is staggering.
And they range from, tiny little particles in the rings all the way up to Titan. A moon so big, it's actually larger than the planet Mercury.
Okay, so that's our mission for you today. A quick deep dive into the absolute wonders of Saturn's family. Let's start with what you just mentioned, the big three, Titan, Enceladus, and Iapetus.
Titan has to come first. It's the second largest moon in the whole solar system, but the truly unique thing is its atmosphere.
It's the only moon with a thick one, right?
The only one. A dense, nitrogen-rich atmosphere that's actually thicker than Earth's.
And the surface is just wild. You see these river valleys and these enormous lakes, but they're not water.
No, not at all. They're liquid methane and ethane. The Kraken Mare, one of its lakes, is bigger than our Caspian Sea.
So how does an atmosphere that rich even form so far from the sun?
Well, that's where the story gets even bigger. Recent findings suggest the nitrogen didn't come from the local stuff that formed Saturn.
So from where?
It likely came from way out in the Oort cloud, which tells us this whole system was built from ingredients that traveled a very long way.
Incredible. Okay, let's pivot from chemical complexity to just sheer geologic shock. Enceladus.
Yes. This tiny moon is the smallest geologically active world we've ever found.
And its activity is focused in one place, I believe.
That's right. The South Pole has these fissures we call tiger stripes. They're basically cryovolcanoes shooting giant jets of water vapor and ice crystals straight into space.
Wow. And that plume it's doing something, isn't it?
It's doing a lot. That plume is the source material for Saturn's entire E-ring. And more importantly, it's the strongest evidence we have for a deep liquid water ocean hiding right under the ice.
A subsurface ocean. Amazing. Okay, so from internal heat to external appearance. Iapetus, the two-toned moon.
The contrast is just so extreme. One side is bright as snow, and the other is as dark as asphalt.
What's the leading theory for that?
It's a fascinating process. The idea is that dark, reddish dust from another more distant moon's ring, the Phoebe ring, gets swept up by Iapetus.
So it's basically getting dirty on one side.
Exactly. And that dark dust absorbs more sunlight, which warms it up. The ice underneath turns directly into vapor and then refreezes on the colder, brighter side. It's a runaway process that makes the dark side darker and the bright side brighter.
And that's not even mentioning the giant mountain range, like 20 kilometers high, wrapped around its equator.
A total mystery. The whole system is just full of these orbital oddities.
Like the co-orbital moons.
Janus and Epimetheus, they share almost the exact same orbit, but instead of crashing,
They do a little dance.
they do a little dance. Every 4 years, they swap orbits. It's a beautiful gravitational ballet.
And then you have the Trojan moons.
Right, like Telesto and Calypso. They're locked into the same orbit as the bigger moon Tethys, but they sit in these stable gravitational spots called Lagrange points.
All of this, the sheer number of discoveries, it really points to our own ingenuity, doesn't it? That jump to 274 moons didn't just happen.
Not at all. It's because of new techniques, mainly something called shift and add photography. It lets giant telescopes like the Super Telescope filter out Saturn's glare and spot these tiny, tiny moonlets.
And that ability to process so much data, to find those little dots, it's just a perfect example of how scientific progress is accelerating.
It really is. That relentless pursuit of knowledge is exactly why we're so happy to have Embersilk powering this deep dive.
Absolutely. They're all about applying that same kind of drive to problem solving, but with AI.
Right. So if you need help with AI training, automation, or just figuring out where agents can make a real impact for your business or even your personal life, you should check out embersilk.com.
It's incredible to think about the diversity we've talked about, from Titan's chemistry to the recent confirmation of a surprise ocean inside Mimas.
A moon we thought was just a dead ball of ice.
Exactly.
And every single one of these discoveries, whether it's a huge geological plume or a brand new moonlet that's just a few meters across, it just reveals another layer of profound complexity.
It reminds you that our cosmic neighborhood is still so full of wonders.
And that we have the curiosity and the tools to go out and understand them. It's a reminder of what human ingenuity can achieve.
If you enjoyed this deep dive, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.